Look how she's laying down, bro. Oh. Reapers, what's is good? It's your boy Laser, using the visor back with another reaction video. Using the reaction content. So continue to learn if you guys victim the top 5 scariest mythological gods in history. Guys, there's so many crazy ass gods out there. We're not straight name. Usually the scary content, we're scary music feature. It's me to the like button. You subscribe, click on the notification bell icon, Twitch, amazing. Let's dive straight in this video.
Top 5 scariest mythological gods in history. Roll the clip.
Oh no!
For the curious amongst you, that clip was from 1999's The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser, because, come on, we've got to give a shout out to our boy Imhotep, right? Although, sadly, he doesn't make this list because, as we all know, he wasn't actually a mythological deity, he was just a very, very clever man. Or was he? After all, maybe we'll never know. Kicking off at number 5, the Morrigan. And may I add, this particular Celtic mythological deity is absolutely awesome in the heavy metal, death and destruction kind of sense, as well as being one of the most interesting figures in the culture of the British Isles. The Morrigan, which is thought to have been derived...
Yo, hear me out. Hear me out. I just know those titties are big as fuck. Bro, crows are so cool, man. I've always thought crows are, like, really fucking cool as far as, like, just birds and shit. I've always thought they were the coolest. Look at all these fucking corpses, bro. What the hell?
From the Proto-Celtic as 𝐴𝐿, roughly translating to Great Queen, Phantom Queen, or Queen of Phantoms. She is mainly associated with war and fate, especially with the foretelling of doom, death, and victory in battle. And through this role, she is often depicted as a crow. For those that were fated to die in battle, she would appear as a beautiful maiden beside...
Yo, she can get it, bro. She can get it. Oh, fuck, yeah. Look how she's laying down, bro. Oh.
A riverbank washing the bloodstained clothes of those awaiting death. The Morrigan is also often described as a trio of individuals, in particular 3 sisters, who are oftentimes referred to as the 3 Morrigan. The Bad, the Macha, and the Naaman, representing each aspect of death, fate, and glory in victory. In later folklore, the Banshee was thought to be derivative of the Morrigan, and in the Welsh Arthurian legend, she was thought to be linked to the legendary Morgan Le Fay. In most respects, the Morrigan...
Bro, that's cool as fuck, man. Just like, I don't know why, but just having like a crow like on your back is just cool as shit, you know? And look at the scenery in this, bro. Damn, it's gonna give me a whole ass erection. Look at her, bro. She's got a knife. Hey, you could slit me any day. Literally, if she came up to me and was like, can I slit your throat? I'd be like, yes, you could slit my throat any day. But now if I slit yours first, fuck. Ah!
Morrigan is terrifying, but she's also awesome. Coming in at number 4, Dionysus, who, fun fact, was Jim Morrison's favourite Greek mythological figure, probably because of all the wine, because, as we all know, the man could sink his fair share of carouse. Nevertheless, if you couldn't tell, Dionysus was the god of grape harvest, winemaking and wine, of fertility, religious ecstasy, and theatre. Doesn't sound scary at all, right? Well, in actual fact, Dionysus was an incredibly horrifying deity, mainly due to his propensity to incite ritual madness, and the fact that he had...
Dude, are those grapes? Are those grapes?
More cults worshipping him than you could shake an olive branch at. Now, don't get me wrong, Dionysus served an incredibly important role in the development of Greek culture and theatre, and for the most part, his ritualistic worship served as the main driving force of Greek enlightenment and spiritual liberation. However, it was the flip side of that coin that gave the rest of his worship a pretty bad name. Dionysus was often depicted as a dying and rising god, and during one particular encounter with the Elder Titans, his throat was slit, he was skinned alive, and his flesh roasted and eaten for dinner. This led to a number of his female-focused cults adapting the ritualistic sacrifice of tearing dissenters to pieces with their bare hands, mimicking the death of Dionysus and often resulting in cannibalism. Yeah, cannibalism. I'm not entirely sure if that was the intended result.
Cannibalism.
Swinging in at number 3, Kali. I mean...
Go check out my song Cannibalism on all platforms. Hey.
You kind of only need to take one look at Kali and you'll realize how absolutely terrifying she actually is. Kali, also known as Kalika or Shyamaa, is the Hindu goddess of time, creation, destruction and power. And for the most part, she is perceived as the kindest and most loving of all the Hindu deities and is regarded by her devotees as the mother of the whole universe. She has an absolutely massive variety of forms, often appearing as a benevolent, cloaked mother that protects her devotees and children.
Dude, what the fuck is going on here? We got Mr. Is that Zeus? Wait, so we got fucking ducks right here. Is that a dog? Look at all these heads, man. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Children from various mishaps and misfortunes. But because of this interpretation of Kali being a fierce protector of her children, it's kind of led to another pretty terrifying physical depiction. Mainly in the form of her eternally clutching a severed head, which signifies the human ego being slain by divine knowledge, as well as the fact she often wears a skirt made of human arms and a garland of more human heads adorned happily around her neck. Kali is pretty much always shown with fiery red eyes, intoxicated by the absolution of rage, and is often shown standing atop of Shiva.
That's terrifying. I think what's terrifying is just how she has like so many limbs. Like, what the fuck? No, I could cut some off. What the fuck are these? Why has she got like heads on her though? Like, it's so weird. That's so terrifying. She's got like there's too much going on here, bro. What the fuck?
Himself, clutching a multitude of blood-soaked swords.
Like, this is literally mythological gods in a nutshell.
In her numerous arms, asserting her complete and utter dominance over him and everything else in the universe. If you haven't figured out by now, it would not be wise to piss off Kali. Also, she travels around on her pet lion. So yeah, you've been warned. Next up at number 2, Ishtar. Also known as Inanna, Ishtar is a fertility goddess of love and war, originally worshipped in ancient Mesopotamia and Sumer before gaining prevalence in Akkadian, Babylon and Assyria, where she became their most beloved god, surpassing even their progenitor god, Ashur. It is often thought that Ishtar later influenced the Phoenician goddess Astarte and thus later influenced the development of the Greek goddess Aphrodite, albeit a much more watered down version. Because let's not beat about the bush, Ishtar was super messed up. They say that there are two eternals in creation, sex and death, and Ishtar encapsulated both of them. Whereas she was the goddess of love, she was also the goddess of war and chaos, so much so...
Chaos! 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 Chaos!
Ancient Mesopotamia, the art of battle itself was often referred to as the dance of Inanna. As Ishtar's mythos developed across ancient civilization, her depiction of death and violence became much more prevalent, and she was gradually referenced as the progenitor of genocide, ultra-violence, cult-like worship of death, and the ritualistic sacrifice of children in her name. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, Ishtar was the major antagonist in tempting Gilgamesh to submit to become her lover, which he refuses, and in turn Ishtar threatens to break into hell itself and unleash an entire army of the dead to feast upon the world. Yeah, Ishtar is not playing any games at all. And finally, at number 1 spot, Zeus. I'm going to preface this point with one simple statement.
Zeus is like the most like generic mythological god, bro. Like, whenever someone says like name a god, people are gonna say Zeus. Like, Zeus is like the first one that comes to mind. I'm not saying Zeus is bad. I'm not trying to be like that person that says, oh, he's so popular, so he's overrated. Yeah, because popular means overrated, right? No, I'm not one of those people that hate on something because it's popular. I just think it's funny how like when people like name a god, Zeus comes to mind. It's always Zeus, you know what I'm saying? But Zeus is cool as shit though. I'm not trying to shit on Zeus. Like, I don't have some sort of hate crime towards Zeus. It's not like Zeus fucking you know, shitting my toy after having too much Taco Bell. But Zeus is my favorite god. I love Zeus. Zeus can he can use his powers on me any day. No, literally. Like, bro, Zeus is cool as shit.
Zeus is messed up, man. And it kind of comes with the territory.
Wait, I didn't know Zeus was bad though. I thought he was good. Is this guy trying to say he's bad? Hold on.
When you take a look at this guy's origin and the fact that his titan/father Cronus ate all of his children alive after chopping off his own father's genitalia and throwing it in the ocean after fearing that the same thing would happen to him. Yeah. The exception being Zeus himself, who was hidden in a cave by his mother and replaced with a rock. who then broke all of his siblings out by slashing open his Titan father's stomach, freeing them to reign back across the planet and becoming the king of the gods of Mount Olympus that we all know today. Also, despite the fact that Zeus pretty much roamed around for the rest of existence, fornicating with everything that moved, his own sisters slash wives included, he was also just straight up out of order when it came to humanity. In the legend of Prometheus, the demigod took one look at humanity down below and thought, those guys look pretty cold, let's give them some fire. And what was Zeus's response? He was so mad that he chained Prometheus to a rock where an eagle would swoop down every day to gorge at his liver, which would then later regenerate for eternity. Also, in the whole Pandora's box incident, it was completely Zeus's fault, although he never gets the blame. He himself blessed Pandora with insatiable curiosity to beguile humanity, and then gave her a box, and then told her to never open that box. He knew exactly what would happen, and everyone blamed Pandora. Told you he was messed up. Well, there we have it, horror fans, our list of the top 5.
Well, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, which one of those gods was the most interesting to you? If you guys enjoyed the reaction, comment, reaction, videos, features you need to do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Extra large money.